Would you be able to explain and describe for me any relevant forgotten skill sets that I might be uniquely placed to remember, master, and teach?
Seeing with your eyes closed.
Interesting.
Yes, and you can develop this one likely somewhat quickly, should you apply dedicated effort towards it. And you will find people who could teach you this too. It's something that will likely come up quick. You'll find once you have developed just a basic proficiency, which you can train through the idea of getting cards that all have a certain color on it, placing the cards upside down, or simply shuffling the cards with your eyes closed, guessing the color and picking a card. Or rather scanning the color and then picking the card, seeing if it's accurate. Once you have a baseline level of that skill, you'll find your inner vision opens up. Because that skill's a matter of blending inner and outer vision. You will be able to see many different things once you have the baseline proficiency, and then you can really take that as far as you want. You can go very far with that skill.
Taking it further, I presume, would be the idea of remote viewing.
Yes, exactly. Not just this reality, but others. Absolutely.
Okay. So that's a particular strength that I might have.
Yes, should you train it? Absolutely. As we have said, there are certain things your energy body has crystallized.
Is there any other, I mean, I'm quite far-sighted in terms of the way I think. So I'm obviously looking to learn these things just for my own passion and then teach them as something which was suggested last time. So aside from the seeing with your eyes closed and remote viewing, is there any other, maybe one or two other skills that I could consider exploring? Or
language in particular?
Language.
Are you fluent in any other languages?
Well, I'm not at the moment, but one thing is that I do have a propensity to be able to mimic languages quite well, particularly European languages such as French and Italian.
Yes, if you're excited to expand that, you can. It will come quickly.
I've read somewhere once that there was a person from a New Zealand tribe, the Maori, and he was taught through his heart by his tribal leader how to speak English within 3 weeks. Is that a similar journey?
It may be, but be open to how it shows up for you.
Okay.
Remember, even though many of your educators presently have their own beliefs and ideas of how long it takes to learn something, how something is best learned, again, you can open up some of those abilities contained within your aura. You can open up that connection to certain counterparts, which can enable you to really accelerate how you learn the skill. So it may not be identical to how that other individual learned, but you will find there's connections and correspondences to how they learn.
I've always been fascinated about learning, and I've always been one of these people which is just always immersed in learning new things. So because I'm a bit greedy, is there one more skill that you could share with me?
Music.
Music
And frequency. This can be with an instrument, but it can also be with your own voice. It really depends on how you wish to use it.
So in terms of the early human skill sets, which we have quote unquote forgotten, what would they look like? Would they be some things like hearing from a distance or seeing with your eyes closed, or is there anything else that I can really hone in on?
Those are the ones we'll give you to begin with. You may find other ones come to you, but play with those, work with those first. And I know we said music, and that may sound rather general, but we're not necessarily talking about music, perhaps in the entertainment-based way many of you experience it now.
I don't want to be a rock star.
Yes, you can utilize music, tone, frequency, sound to shift the vitality of another person's body if they choose to align with the frequencies you're emitting. You can shift all types of different things through sound alone. That's where the idea of magical words come from.
Spelling.
Yes, exactly. So you can use sound, you can use frequency for all types of different purposes. It's all about, again, just like with the channeling, using your imagination to direct that sound, that frequency, that tone in a particular way to create a particular effect in your life or in the lives of other people, should they align with the energy.
Thank you very much for sharing that with me.
You're very welcome.